James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Paxton, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the
first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is after it, and no one will track it down. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! Big Dog's got to eat. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games. This one also hit deep to left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Grenier is under it. 1 out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know the man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 0-1 delivery. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 21 for him on the season, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Blaine Hardy comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Matuk ranging back out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Calling for it, Matuk. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Popped him up. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second.
and he just blasts this thing down the left field line.
Now batting,
I thought it might have been
shortstop,
foul, but it
Didi
lands just inside the chalk, and he's
Gregorius.
able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Sagan.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Stewart racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now in the box, Grayson Greenier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In there, strike two.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Candelario.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
One strike.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number one.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 3 up. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Stewart going back on it. Still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stewart is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. deep to right center. Matuk on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone as they add still another. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Now batting, John Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Behind 0-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hicks, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. This is on the ground over to first. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Now batting.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Daniel Stump answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Daniel Stump.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Matuk has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Castellanos retreats to the track, and he'll put this one. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Niko Goodrum is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson Greiner.
Into the box now, Grayson Greiner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the end. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off
It was
for
a
the
flyout
Yankees,
for him in his last
the
trip.
catcher,
Almost,
Gary
Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
Sanchez.
Certainly just missed it.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And that's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Candelario waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Now at the plate,
The first
Luke
baseman.
Voit. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mata ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in the basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
In now, Miguel Andujar. Hit high and deep to left field. Stewart looks up. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. big Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Next for the Yankees.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius.
Didi.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there.
Well, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Drew Verhagen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Number 1, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
Popped up. Andujar is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated
Digging
hitter,
in to try it again, John Hicks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Fouled off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, and they remain well behind. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The center fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Aaron.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to
Now
hitting
batting,
for the cycle.
the second
Toughest
baseman,
one still on the
DJ.
shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it,
Mayhew.
D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Hicks is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. Boy, and they have not been able to
Now
get him
batting,
out. This is
third
now a
baseman,
5-hit ball game
Miguel
for him here, and those don't come along every day. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, I'm not
Now
sure they
batting,
can do
right
anything
fielder,
different, but it comes a
Aaron.
time where you have to call the dogs off.
Judge.
I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Matuk has it in his tracks, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to take his hacks again, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it
Now
and freeze a little bit.
He
Not
had to
shortstop.
freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets
Greg
down,
Gloria.
but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Runners off for second. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
In now,
The catcher,
Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
Now that ball is smoked,
Sanchez.
carrying to deep left. Stewart's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber
Torres will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stewart is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 23-0. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Number 9.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos. No hits to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting. Number
So
14.
coming to the plate, Kristen Stewart. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And as you can see, they are way Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it
Number
is.
61.
Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. He went deep back in the 5th. From the stretch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Popped him up. Goodrum over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The center fielder.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. 2 hits in 7 tries. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Matuk arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Next for the Yankees.
Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Lewis Coleman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 11 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Gregorius.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Stanton rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they extend their lead even further. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Oh, big dog's gotta eat. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
Into the box now, Torres, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. This is line to left. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Castellanos is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees are out in front 30-0. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Ready once again, Grayson Greenier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and they remain well. So standing in, DJ LeMahieu, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Matuk has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Judge stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2 as we head toward a conclusion in this one. I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Castellanos is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 31-0. So striding in, Jeimer Candelario, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Tigers.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line toward right center. Hicks is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
Tons of runs in this one. The New York Yankees came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. James Paxton takes the win on the mound. His